Come join us at Newcomers!
So Fallbrook Newcomers Club is a social group whose main purpose is to welcome newcomers to Fallbrook, Duluth, Rainbow, and Bonsall. And basically we help people when they move in to really become part of a welcoming community, make friends, connect with the area around them, learn about it, and enjoy a lot of fun activities. First couple of months were really lonely, and I missed my old neighborhood and my friends and so on. And as soon as I joined Fallbrook Newcomers, I was immediately enveloped in a welcoming, warm, and friendly community. Now this year we are doing most of the things online because we wanted to keep going, and our members really enjoyed the connection with each other, and we even added a couple of groups or activities to our existing ones. So we kept the reading room, which is one of the best book clubs I've ever been in. We kept that going, and several others, but we added a cooking class online, actually a cooking group, and a dance club.
Thank you so much, Salsa. It's a real joy talking with you.
You're welcome.
A friend that we had met in the neighborhood, actually at the church we go to, suggested Newcomers. She also was from Orange County and found Newcomers when she came and told us that she had met so many friends that she still had to this day. So it took us about, I would say a year before I actually found my way on a very rainy day to a Newcomers meeting. And honestly, it was just like meeting a room full of friends. I know that might sound kind of trite and corny, but it is true. They asked me to stand up and introduce myself, and when I expressed pretty much the same thing I just said to you, there was the room filled with laughter. There was a lot of people here from Orange County that had a similar experience. And what I found was that all of those people that had been here, that moved, that were also new, fellow newcomers, some of them had been here a year, some 2 years, and they had already found some of the little tricks in and out and the ins and outs, and were more than willing and very gracious to share them with me. And over time, as I started going to some of the various activities, I found that even though we came from all different places, a lot of people from Orange County, but other states, different ways of life, of course a lot of retirees, we all had the commonality of being new to the area. Whereas even though I had made a few friends in our neighborhood, they were already indoctrinated to Fallbrook. Whereas we, as a fellow newcomer, were all new. So we were anxious to spend time together. People were anxious to show us around, have us over for our games. There were a lot of activities that we could find people pretty quickly that had common interests. I joined a book club right away, and honestly, I couldn't believe this is what a almost immediate circle of friends we had developed. And we felt like we still, right now to this day, talk about it and say how we've never experienced such a feeling of connection and really a sense of belonging to a community. And that's thanks to Newcomers, sincerely.
Thank you so much, Mindy. It's been a pleasure. From Robin at everythingfallbrook.org. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you, Robin. Pleasure.
After being in Costa Mesa for 43 years, that we would have a tough time assimilating and becoming part of a community. We had one friend here that suggested right away that we join Newcomers, which we did 1 month after we moved here, and it's been a wonderful experience. We came to a meeting, felt very welcomed. There are so many committees that offer programs or field trips that we signed up for things right away to do, and I became a chairman of the Happy Diggers group and did that for 2 years.
Now you have to tell me, what's the Happy Diggers?
Okay, Happy Diggers is a group of people who sign up, and we go to nurseries, we go to gardens, we've been to the Pachanga oak tree and gotten information about the Pachanga Indians. We've gone to growers, just learning about the drought-tolerant plants of the area, what's good in a garden, how to plant seedlings, and just really take care of our own properties without having to do professional landscaping and that kind of thing. It's been very enjoyable. We've met a lot of nice people, and just hope to continue in the future.
My name is Pat Radissay. I'm the lesser half of this duo. As Wallene said, we were looking for a way to become familiar with not only the community, but also the people that live around here, since we left a lot of our social activities behind when we moved from Costa Mesa. So there are several things I'd like to just point out. The first was when we attended our first Newcomers meeting. When you walk in, you notice that usually the guys sit at 2 or 3 tables toward the back of the room. And so when I came in, I was immediately greeted by several of the men, and they all welcomed me, introduced themselves to me, and shared with me a lot of their own experiences with Newcomers, suggesting what activities were the most enjoyable, mentioning activities that are perhaps more inclined to be favored by men, such as golf, poker night, going to various sporting events. So that was really, really nice. I also learned from them a lot of things about resources available in Fallbrook to help us with the management of our 2-acre property that we have that has a lot of avocado trees on it. That was a totally new thing for us, and so that became a resource for us in terms of getting information. As we started to participate in Newcomers activities, the other thing that was really noteworthy to me is how open the members are to having people coming to their homes. Many of the activities, such as game nights and wine and dine and Halloween parties, are in people's homes. And it's incredible how welcoming and generous the members are as far as having people come into their home and sharing their their experiences with the new members. The last thing I just wanted to mention is that during this last year with the COVID pandemic, we have not had a lot of activities, but we've become very, very close friends with 2 other couples that are members of Newcomers. And we've been able to socialize with them. We've gotten together with them literally almost every couple of weeks during the last 6 or 7 months. And if it hadn't been for our membership in Newcomers and getting to know them, I don't think that would have ever happened. And our year would have been far less interesting and enjoyable with the restrictions of COVID. So overall, our experience with Newcomers has been extremely positive, and we hope to continue it for as long as we can.
So from Robin at everythingfallbrook.org, thank you so much and have a great day.
Thank you.
very
I'm
much.
glad we were able to share.
Excellent.